Alright. What's up? If anyone ends up in this, you gotta tell me if the audio is fine. Alright, we're gonna start on balanced. Yeah, because I've had trouble with the audio balance in the past. We don't need to watch the opening cutscene. I don't need the tutorial. Alright. Custom origin. We're gonna go human for the extra, this one, skills. I was thinking about this. I'm gonna cross between Paladin and Warlock, Hexblade, so we can go full in on charisma and basically skip out on needing any other attributes other than charisma. But we're gonna suffer for the first level until we can take Hexblade at second level. But that's fine. We can suffer for the tutorial. Oath of Vengeance. That'll give us a little more damage, I think. And gotta figure out what skills I wanna. Deception is probably good. Yeah. I mean, I'm the party face, so I'm gonna want all the talking checks. So we could do something like Persuasion, but I think I'm gonna get Persuasion as a class skill anyway. Insight, that's what I'll take. Oh, hang on. I got a little more. Alright, Strength, we can go down to 8. We're gonna do no Dexterity, and because we're gonna be wearing heavy armor. I think that should, right, 16, 15. Okay, so it's 15 with the extra point. And then, oh, this is 16 with extra points, hang on. 17, and then we should be able to get something that boosts it eventually. That's a pretty good spread. And then I have to grab proficiencies. We're definitely not going to take, we're going to take Persuasion. These are from my skills with proficiency. Okay. So definitely going to take Persuasion, and then the party face, so I'm going to need to take Intimidation. I could take. I don't need Medicine, don't really need Athletics, so those are good for the 2. And then I don't need Survival, so what could be useful? Investigation could be useful. History, Arcana, Sleight of Hand, or am I going to get someone else to do that? I could get someone else to do that. I'm not going to take the vampire with me, so maybe I'll go with Investigation and hope that does everything I need. Why does it say 24 out of 27 abilities? What am I forgetting? Oh, I have ability points still. Okay, there's no way to go up on that. 15. Alright, that'll work. Edit appearance. We're gonna be a dude with a male face. Gotta change the body type to be a guy. We're not gonna go quite. That's better. Gotta change the hair. No scars. Although, if you get a scar like my real scar, no, everyone's too gnarly for that. No freckles. No vitiligo. I don't want to look at my genitals.
Where to next?
What was that?
That's fine. Alright. Body art. Alright, hair. That's gonna make a big difference. Jeez. There should be cue ball. Ah, this doesn't really matter. Probably gonna be wearing a helmet anyway. Although, see, this is a pretty good character builder, I'm gonna be honest. It's alright, we'll put some makeup on the dome. What happens if I do something like that? Yeah, that'll work. Oof. Make it gold. Yeah, this is, I would say this is the gold standard, but like, it's at such a level that you can't even really expect anything like this out of any game ever again, except maybe if you're to get the next Divinity game should have something like this. It doesn't look good. I don't want a goatee. These beards do not look good. Maybe if I get... Okay, a bigger beard. I just need to change the color. Oh, black. Doesn't feel like it works. Tyroshi? No, we'll go black. That's fine. No gray. Okay. Totally fine. Grim Chumber, as is tradition. I have to make a guardian. Ugh. Alright, how about we randomize? Jesus. I don't like any of these. These are horrible. Alright, we're gonna go back to the human woman. And the white hair is kind of fucking... Well, I'll stick with the white hair. That's fine. White and purple. With some purple makeup? I'll take it. Alright. I don't want to see a fucking tadpole get put in my eye, so... There we go. Paladin with negative strength. Let's see how this goes. It's gonna be a rough tutorial. See, these cutscenes look fantastic until you get to, like, I don't know, the actual scenes. And then they look kind of wonky, and I feel like they make the melodrama not work. How do we get up here?
What's in here?
I always overexplore at the beginning, like, ooh, what if I find something interesting? But, like, they're never gonna hide anything interesting at the beginning of a game that would, like, actually make it so you can... that's actually useful.
Let's see.
But, oh well, can't pass up, you know, little bits of onyx and whatnot. Could be worth something.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
I don't want to know about goblins. See, the woman who does the voice for...
1,000 years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
Alright, that's another way to say mostly the same thing. The woman who does the voice acting for the beginning here, or for the narration, something Tyler, I think. She's fucking brilliant. She's done some of my favorite voice performances of all time. What the fuck's going on here?
You've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us. Yes. Before they return. They return.
Also not a big fan of that, the modulator that's on the voice there. Who am I talking to, a man or a brain?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
Maybe I should destroy the brain. Yeah. I don't like being talked to by a brain. Oh. Oh. That's nasty. Yeah, I think if that's a tabletop, they're saying, hey, why don't you roll Constitution and not fucking throw up? Because, yeesh. But yeah, the narrator, she did the voice of someone from Divinity, the woman on the boat. She was really good in that. Jesus. What's going down out there? She did Wendawag. There we go. Good, I needed a companion to carry. And as Wendawag, she was so good. And not using like this, like her sort of normal voice.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Yeah, you're coming with me. What do you suggest?
First, we exterminate the enemies.
Ugh.
Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
See, that's another thing about the 3D rendered cutscenes is the grotesque stuff is like a little extra grotesque in like a B movie sort of way. Whereas if you have... Alright, you're just gonna go and hit them with your sword.
Taking
Oh,
possession.
there we go.
Let my name be known.
Yeah.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
If you... Yeah, I have no fucking strength. There was no chance. if you're in another game where there's mostly dialogue and
You bow, or you break.
Another fight. Let's go.
there we go. It's fucking poor, but whatever. 2 turns. Well, I'll use it at the beginning of next turn. You know, if you're playing a game that's mostly dialogue, she can just shoot an arrow, can't she? Yeah, so you can just change weapons without any issue
You
here.
proved surprisingly adamant.
And, yeah, I actually proved surprisingly fucking... I didn't do anything in that fight, but sure. If you're playing a game with... where it's mostly text, not that much voice acting, and not really any cutscene, the grotesque stuff is more stomachable. But, like, actually watching a 3D rendered imp eat someone is just a bit on the gnarly side. I don't know, I think maybe it's because I'm a reader, but I definitely prefer the less gnarly, less cutscene-y stuff. But it's also because, yeah, like I said, it kind of makes it feel like a B-movie. Like I'm watching some monster flick with shitty acting. As opposed to... anything interesting back here? No. As opposed to reading a, you know, a good book with some cool pictures with it, or... I don't know, there was a bit in there where, like, Neverwinter Nights and Dragon Age Origins... Oh, what'd I do? Cultist, I don't remember this. Shit.
No time to waste.
Dragon Age Origins, Neverwinter Nights 2, where they... kinda... They were, like, in an in-between stage with their... with their animation, so it looked sort of like... Okay, that's way better. They looked sort of like it was like a stage play, the way they could manipulate things. Alright, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna come over here. Second wind, and I think that should come back on a short rest, so I should be fine. Alright, you are not gonna do anything. But yeah, it was kind of like a stage play, the way they kind of set up the camera and just used the...
Survival is all that matters.
just used the, character models as, like, puppets. You know, they couldn't actually, like, emote with them like you would in a... There we go. Couldn't, like, actually animate them and try to emote with them like you would in this fully 3D. Alright, is there a
Mechanisms are
switch?
completely unrecognizable at first, and then you spy an empty socket.
I've done this, like, I've played through this game like 3 times, but
Nothing. The console remains.
yeah, I cannot fucking remember. I'm sure I have to get something to put in there.
Whatever fits in that socket must power this thing.
What's in the backpack? More gems. What happens if I break you? Probably a mysterious liquid. That's probably good for me. No, I need restoration. Oh, there's different buttons that I can press. One was the cultist button. Fuck. I am useless. Absolutely useless. Just dark mind. Oh, I have no thieves' tools. You know what? Fuck it. I'm taking this shit with me.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Burnished necklace, I'll take that. I'll read the...
Faint images appear in your mind.
Okay.
A brain, a Githyanki warrior.
Alright, what's going on with you, Shadowheart?
We have no time for stragglers.
I mean, I'm sure there's something I could do.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Yeah.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in.
Is that really gonna change? If her dialogue just changed how I can interact with this,
The console
that's a little
appears
jank.
dormant.
No, see, nothing. There's nothing I can do, I'm sorry. I'll come back for you. See, these intellect devourers just walking around. Hey, a key. Think that goes to the chest? Yes, it does. So now I can drop it. Here's another one.
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
No, see. Don't ask for help, you don't get help. I can only help, Shadowheart. I'm sure all these brains will come in handy. There we go. See, this doesn't exactly tutorialize that much, except for like click on the prompts. This whole tutorial, but I guess that's the whole game, right? It's like combat and click on the prompts.
The console appears dormant.
But I don't know. I feel like you could do so much more. This engine is so robust that you could do so much
The
with
console hums to life.
the kind of puzzly aspects, and this is gonna fucking fail. Okay, not bad. There we go. You can do so much with like the physics engine and the fact that you can jump around and shit.
It seemed more like a beating heart than a machine.
And they really do just kind of leave it as like, click the prompts for dice rolls, and you know, other than that, what are you doing?
Feel a hideous
Combat, and that's
squirming
it.
in your head.
But you could do so much with this.
Then discomfort fades.
This is the engine that would be really sick to build, like the next KOTOR on.
Connection. Authority.
Alright, and I brought up my wisdom a little bit. There we go. That's what I brought up my wisdom for.
Biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs
I like
across
these
your
robes.
mind.
These are fucking...
You feel
You can see the stitching. Like, that's crazy.
Might not be the time.
Oh yeah, don't climb in there.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your
Ooh,
mind lurches
another
into
one.
her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Yeah, this conflict lasts like 30 seconds. Which is another thing, like, the writers really quickly just let everyone hang out. It's not really time to address racism. Right.
I did.
Um,
Because of those parasites.
but like with a slightly worse version of the same engine
First. Let me come with you.
in
We
Divinity,
can get off this ship.
it had a good enough physics engine where you could like pick stuff up. Alright, let's get going. I'm Gurmchumber.
1 moment.
See, which is stupider, Shadowheart or Gurmchumber? Like as a name. Nothing foreboding there.
Finally.
I'm sure I'll find out.
Let us make for the hell. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
But yeah, with the physics engine in this, you could pick stuff up in Divinity and like drop it on people using like a telekinesis skill. And something like that for a Star Wars game would be absolutely bonkers
We are
good.
nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Because
Who put you in charge?
for the original
Not just me.
KOTORs, it was probably a slur. The original KOTORs was just like a kind of a shit engine and based on D&D 3.5. So you couldn't like actually use the Force in any interesting way. But like this engine would be sick to use. Yeah, that's fucking gnarly. Yeah, he's getting beat up by a bunch of imps.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
See, like, I don't know if that's that well set up. Do I? Okay, I'm Shadow Heart right now. I'm just Guiding Bolt. She's good early on. It's good stuff. I don't think I've ever killed that guy.
With haste.
We're just gonna run. Ooh, I should get attack bonus on attack rolls, or advantage on attack rolls against these guys. Ooh, do you have a crossbow? Nothing interesting here? Okay. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna kill this guy. I don't know. Shit. He's gonna kill you, bro.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder. Swift and lethal.
Yeah, you can shoot an arrow. But 2. This guy's dead. Alright, we gotta kill him. Sacred Flame. Oh, that's a use once. Okay, that sucks. Oh, no, come on.
Got to move.
I can do 1 damage. I'm sure. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that would have killed him in 1 shot. Ooh.
I am fury. I am death.
You're gonna use your sword. How do I bring the sword back? Main hand attack.
It has it.
Oh, come on. You can't be that good. See?
It's now or never.
Alright. I can wait.
Before they strike.
Yo, what's up? Oh shit, good call. I don't really know how to do that, but let's see. Can switch my streaming category. Yeah, I actually don't really know how to do that. Can I do that in the middle? No, I can't. Edit. Oh yeah, there we go. Category. Baldur's Gate 3. Thank you. How's it going, Logan? Alright, we're gonna loot some bodies. Because they all have cool gems. Oh shit, there's a bunch of guys up here. I kinda need Lysel then, but whatever.
At the ready.
Swift and lethal.
No, yeah, I decided to do BG3 because it's more modern and therefore more people would watch, maybe? I don't know. But and it's way more interactable, which is nice. Oh yeah, 1 damage. That's how good my fucking guy is. So the reason my guy's the reason my guy sucks is he's a paladin right now with 8 strength. Yeah, I'll pull up the character sheet for you. Not for her, she's actually good. So he's a paladin and he has 8 strength. But I'm going to multi-class into Hexblade like immediately at level 2 so I can use, who am I supposed to be using right now? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna multi-class into Hexblade so I can just use Charisma for everything, because that's fucking broken. Oh shit! Just gave a free attack for no reason. Yeah, I'm gonna multi-class into Hexblade. It'll let me use Charisma as my, like, melee attack stat, because 5e is like that. She hasn't hit once. Critical hit of 7. This guy's fucking going down. Let's go. Oh. Yo, he dies so fast, too. Yeah, so I'm gonna have the ability to use Charisma for, like, every single stat. Is that gonna, does she have anything that can help me? No, she just needs to attack. Oh, fuck yeah. How many, where's the turn to counter? 9 turns? Alright, that should be good. Yeah, you keep doing damage. I want us to kill that guy.
Cutting to the chase.
Let's go.
Time to press ahead.
Yep, fresh BG3 run. Yeah, so I'm gonna have Smite and use Charisma for my melee attacking stats. Oh, he's gonna turn to me now. That's right. We'll be fine. I'll just pull the fucking cord. Well, I'll let her take a swing first. Hell yeah. Okay. That's enough.
Is worth the cost.
Let's get out of here. I feel like when we played as like a brothers squad, I don't really care about any of this. How do I skip it? There we go. When we played as a brothers squad, we actually almost killed the commander there. And that mind flare didn't fucking die immediately. You played this, Nacho? I'm excited. I played just a straight Warlock before they even added Hexblade when I first played. And then when I played with Alex and Dylan and Zach, I played a Wizard. Just straight Evocation Wizard.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your
And
skull.
yeah, Alex's Barbarian Paladin is beefy as hell. I don't need to check for injuries, I'm
Chaos at
fine.
the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death
Oathbreaker.
sentence,
Ooh,
and the clock
I
is
did
ticking.
Vengeance Paladin, which, you know, maybe that was a mistake. I didn't look that hard into it. It just looked like it was going to give me a little bit more damage. Anything interesting at the crash site? No.
Traps, please.
This feels quite nice. The last CRPG I played... There's Shadowheart. Last CRPG I played was... Is it like narratively I have to break my pact? The last CRPG I played was Dragon Age Origins, so we're about 20 years on from that, or more. I'm gonna reach for the artifact, fuck it. So you broke it from doing what though, Alex? Like, did you do something that made it break, or was it narrative? I was just checking to see if you were alive, obviously.
Thank you for the concern.
Yeah.
Speaking of, how are we alive?
Alright. Do you just end up as an Oathbreaker, like respecking into Oathbreaker basically, or does it actually fuck something up? Yeah. Alright, we made it. Let's get out of here.
Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling.
Alright,
First
now
things
what?
first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might
Ah!
have escaped. but we
Alright,
still
I'm
have
fine
these
just getting
monsters in our
respect into
heads.
Oathbreaker. Indeed, let's get moving. I don't think anything dialogue here is going to be
Charging
interesting.
off by yourself sounds like a fine way to get killed. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again.
See, I never
It
use
would have been a lot too easy for you to run right past my pod.
Astarion
You
and
didn't.
like for
I'll
Rogue,
remember.
do you like actually sneak around?
Lead the way.
I've never tried stealth in this game. I use stealth like really sparingly in Divinity, and this is it sort of uses like a similar thing for with like the eye cones, but there we go. Now I won't sunburn my bald head. Uses like the icons, but yeah, I feel like if someone actually wanted, we could get a really sick stealth game, but it's never been done in a CRPG, which is a shame. I feel like, you know, the mechanics are there. They just never make situations for it, because, oh, what if you don't have a stealth build, then you're fucked. But, like, give us sections that would be great for stealth. Or maybe they do, I don't know. I've never heard of one, though. Alright, let's get some combat. I need enough XP to stop hitting zeros. Fiendish sight and cast darkness. Is that gonna, like, keep me hidden? Is that gonna help a stealth build? Oh shit, I'm just standing in fire? Jesus. Alright, you... Why are these so much stronger than... Alright, increase armor class by 2 until long rest? Hell yeah. That'll help. You get out of the fire. Oh, let's fucking go. Alright. I'm good by the end of this combat. So, Nacho, you like actually used stealth. Oh, that's kind of sick. See, when I was looking at feats, alright, I'm cleaning house with, you know, like a -2 to attack. There we go, that's not good. Yeah, take the damage so we can... Yo! Oh my lord. He hits a 9? Ridiculous. I gotta remember, what's the fucking quick save button? Eldritch Invocation. Okay. Yeah, I could use a seeing in the dark. The only problem with that is that I don't think I'm gonna get an Eldritch Invocation for a while, because
What are you... Speaking of...
I want to get the 2 that are good
I
for
remember
Eldritch
falling.
Blast.
We might have escaped, but we still have... Wait, we need each other. And we
Alright,
both
let's get moving.
lead the way.
Because there's 2 really good Eldritch Invocations for the Blast. One is for, this time I won't stand in the fire. Maybe that'll help. One is the knockback, yeah, and the other one is just pure add charisma to damage. My charisma's gonna be super high, so. Alright. Not doing that conversation again. Yeah, the Eldritch Blast with knockback, fucking... I mean, how many arenas actually can utilize that? Like, most of them? The arena design in this game is so good. Like, there's all this verticality to use. Once I get Misty Step, like, it adds just, like, so many new dimensions, too. And that's really what sets this game apart from pretty much any other CRPG, is this sort of... Guiding Bolt... Fuck him up. 11. You couldn't have done one more damage. Like, there isn't a single... There isn't a single other game that uses verticality and, like, the shape of the spaces like this one does. Again, just leaving him with 1 HP. Ah, fucking hell. Alright, I gotta stop making stupid decisions. That'll help a lot. But yeah, it'll be... I don't know, using the verticality of... Oh, I can lay on hands myself.
No choice but to keep going.
Which one? 2 healing or 4 healing? 4 healing, because I'll be out of combat in a second anyway. And you missed. Yep.
Can't stay idle.
We just can't beat up this brain, huh? There we go.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Time to get going.
Alright, let's level up and stop being ass. That was a lot of health. Is that a random dice roll? How do I choose not Paladin? Add class, there we go. Warlock. Subclass, the Hexblade. Cantrips, yes, and we'll use a... That should help. Although non-hostile, who knows how useful that'll be. Spells... Can I not pick my spells? Oh, spells. Because we're gonna grab... Armor of Agathis, because I'm going to be running into melee combat, and a protection spell. What's that? Arms of Hadar. Targets take half damage. Oh, it's like an attacking spell though. And shield, yeah, that'll be good. Ah. Okay, she got 7 health as well. Again, I wonder if that's a roll or if it's preparing spells. Cures, inflict, guiding bolt, shield of faith. I'm mostly going to be using guiding bolt anyway. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. I've never done anything interesting with her. I wonder if she actually has like a build that's fun, because her base build is pretty boring, to be honest. And I actually really don't know what to do with any of the companions that's interesting, except maybe I'm gonna turn Gale into a... I'm gonna turn Gale into a magic missile cannon. There's a necklace that I wanted to look at. That's a regular necklace. There we go. Silver locket. The fucking... This is awful. This is awful. One of the worst features of this engine entirely is... It has gotta be one of the worst loot systems. Just looks bad. Can't tell things apart that well. Pathfinder beats it every day for that. I mean, even their own game, like Divinity, was a little bit better. Alright, we're picking flowers. Trap, disarm. No, I want thieves' tools. There we go. Now we're going to use the thieves' tools and fail.
And I can
Put
try
away.
that open.
5. Alright, we're fine. Yeah. Was it worth it? Nope. Dex saving throws? Sure. No, I'm gonna wear the hat. You can go to her.
Whatever it takes.
That'll cover up her bad haircut.
Well, it is. How much farther can I go?
And don't have to do any of that again. Astarion. Should I just fucking stake him in the heart right here?
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things.
That I'll leave up to chat. Do I stake Astarion in
in the grass.
chest
You
right
can
now?
kill it, can't you?
I did on my
Like the
first
others?
playthrough, like not even realizing what was gonna happen. I get it.
There. Can you see it?
Yeah, see, I look fucking good with that hat on. Should have taken perception.
Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you.
That's
keep
not
your
subtle.
Distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Ah, promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid.
Oh shit, this is where strength might have been useful.
I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Not?
Oh wait, melee attack. -1 from strength. Yeah, alright, but shouldn't that be... Or is it only weapons attacks
Splendid.
that get charisma bonus?
And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacle freaks...
I didn't do anything. Obviously, I don't have tentacles on my face.
Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the word.
What was that? What's going on?
Do I have dexterity? Warlock, there we go. Yeah, alright.
Ah, damn it! I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards.
Hopefully
Apologies.
lick up the mess.
Indeed,
Yeah,
we
I'm not
are.
gonna be nice to you.
Please, allow me to My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
And now I can start building
Is
a
that
backstory.
so? We clearly move in different circles.
Yeah, with the flick
So-
of the wrist, I'm sure we do.
Do you know anything about these worms?
Sure. sure, yeah, sure, I know.
Listen to-
It'll... I don't want to listen to
Of
you with
course, it'll turn me into a monster.
You already are.
What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Alright, you're coming with us.
I was ready to get, and I hate to turn good luck.
Oh wait, did that mean he's not gonna be with me? No, wait. Don't disappear. I don't want no commit. Where the fuck is he going?
Now's not the time.
What do you mean now's not the time? Oh my god. Alright. Going to camp to get him. Alright. You gotta journey with us till we have enough
What can I do
people.
for you? Lead.
There we go. See, I've never used a rogue. You're just gonna shoot bows, I think, for now. Yeah, it doesn't even give me any options. What a fascinatingly deep system. Alright, let's get out of here. See, and that's what sucks about 5e. It's like I've leveled up and I don't even have any options. Where am I? Where's north? Okay. Wait, I haven't gone in here? Leveled up, no options for like what to do with it. No engagement on the character building at all. Which I guess you could just say is a preference thing, but like, I don't know. If, like, you're either picking spells, it seems like, or...
And maybe even more that survived the crash.
Let's just make sure we didn't miss anything before we go to Gale.
A mind flare.
Oh shit.
That thing's bound to...
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You
Is this the
could end
particular
its life
one or the
even
type of
now,
thing that
if
abducted
only
me?
you didn't feel compassion.
Yo, I tried to start Pillars of Eternity 1. Yeah, I haven't checked out 2, but I tried to start 1 and it wasn't like...
You feel
I don't know, it
hurt,
made the same
and you
mistake that
deserve to be punished
lost
for
me
it.
from
You should be whipped, made to
Baldur's
bow
Gate 1,
before
where it
this
was like,
creature of
here's a
shame.
slightly interesting opening
It's possessing your
sequence, and like the Pillars of Eternity 1 opening sequence was great, but then it was like, and now you're just
the creature's mind
open to
seems
do whatever the
focus
fuck you
elsewhere.
want in this empty playground. And it was like, wait a minute, I don't know what to do though. Like, you're not gonna give me any guidance? Like, I don't have 10 years to just
Your
fucking
mind
wander around.
suffers, lusting for
So it
something
felt
just
kind of
beyond.
directionless coming out of the opening, so I fell
But
off it
then
really
it's
quick.
gonna
And the
reach
systems
back with a
didn't explain
vengeance,
themselves
a
well at all,
vice
so I
leading
was
your
fighting and I was
mind
like,
into a
whatever I'm doing
madness.
isn't working, but I don't even know what I'm
It
doing
needs
and what I can do
sustenance to
different.
survive, and with
So,
your
at some
very
point I'm
body
gonna
you
sit
can
down,
provide.
watch a video that tells me about what to do, and if, you know, see if I can't actually get into it, because I want to play them in sequence.
The
1 and
monster
then 2.
lies exhausted,
What's better about 2?
defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Kill it. Oof. Brutal.
Death is too good for it.
Who said that? Was that Astarion that said that? It's ironic. Since you're a fucking monster. Alright. Let's go this way. we all just walk through fire? Huh, they have the intelligence to not. Oh, did I just lose where Astarion was? I can hear it. Oh, that's Lae'zel, I think. 2 as a more interesting setting. Pirates, colonial, empire, trading companies in a tropical archipelago. Turn-based combat with real-time with pause. I like real-time with pause, if I'm being honest. Maybe it's just because it's where I came up with real-time with pause. With Neverwinter Nights 2. But I think I prefer it almost. I mean, depending on how well it's done. Like Divinity Original Sin 2, that's turn-based and that's as good as it gets for combat, but for the most part, I want real-time with pause just to keep the pace moving. You know, the storytelling pace gets killed a lot of the time by turn-based because you go into these long combats and you're really focused and then you come out and you're like, where am I? What's happening? Who am I even fighting? You know, unless it's like a boss battle, and then, turn-based is superior, obviously. Oh, charisma, that's what I do. Yeah, see, I gotta keep her in my party forever for that. Guidance is so useful. Overworld expansion. Exploration is like sailing around an open map, Wind Waker style. Other ships can attack and board you. Your ship is kind of like your camp. That's sick. I like that. That might push it a little up in my when I'm gonna play it. I don't know if it's enough to make me want to play him out of sequence, but it might make me get back in it faster.
I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies.
His voice actor is, I mean, all these voice actors are just going their absolute hardest. Real unctuous. Alright. I'm usually better at this. Introductions.
Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
Yes, everybody was on the Nautiloid. That's stuck in ruins here. How did you get stuck in a stone?
Exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. So I was plummeting. Made a glimmer right near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
I have no idea. Actually,
Fair
I
enough.
think some
But even
stone
so, I
saved
have
me,
the
but
unfortunate
whatever.
suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy.
What does that
On
mean?
the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather
Oh.
unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
See, the writing here is I like, it's decent writing, which is unusual for Larian, I think, but they do a really good job of making him a pompous scholar. Yes, couldn't have phrased it more
No
repellently
sugarcoating
myself.
it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this
See, this head is so good.
Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it begins a process known
Yes,
as
I knew that because it
ceramorphosis?
was a
And let me
it was a
assure you,
dialogue option
it
earlier.
is to be avoided.
You should check those out. They
You don't have
give
to
you
be
information.
a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Yeah, let me just put a needle in your
enough
eye.
about our condition to realize it's beyond most.
Most, no doubt. But I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Nice earrings.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping
Yes,
hand once
alright,
more?
let's go.
Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved. Something to that effect. Oh,
Yeah.
but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered and an act of foresighted kindness,
Alright. We have a full party now. And soon we'll be able to kick Astarion out. Alright, what spells am I taking? Magic Missile, because that's what you're going to be good for, and then... Do you have anything? We'll go with Tasha's for a little crowd control. Alright, main story is closely tied to the first game. Definitely enhances the experience having played both. Yeah, that's what I figured, so... Alright, we'll do that, we'll get Lae'zel, and then we'll long rest. Yeah, I figured it was gonna be something like that. So, and people beg for a third one, but I don't think anyone that worked at Obsidian when they made that is still at Obsidian. So, you know, there's really not much left to hope for in terms of wanting a third Pillars of Eternity.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response
Do have to say,
white-hot
the
stare.
dialogue, the delivery
Yet you hear
in
her
this
voice.
comes across super, how should I say, super theater kid. I kind of want to fight these guys. I don't want to do that. I'm going to attack them. But I also kind of want to use... Whatever, I'm going to attack them.
Watch out!
Someone disapproved. I think it might have been Shadowheart. My bad. Like, she's part of a death cult, but she's still like... Where are my spells? Do I have to prepare them? Alright.
Mine is the advantage.
Fuck. See, and this is what having a stealth person is absolutely pointless for. Is the fact that... Who's more dangerous? Okay. Like, we've started combat. They already know where you are, bro.
These boots have seen everything.
And... Yeah. What a fucking class. Why are you shooting Gale? Alright. Can you do witches for? Yep. He has missed 2 that are like 60-some%. That's all you can do. Sacred Flame.
I can't even catch my breath.
45% still. What's this? Alright, I'll take that. Yo, stop shooting Gale. Let's try another one. Yo, you have not hit a single one. There we go.
Spasm grips your chest. Your strength
chest?
falters, and emptiness grows within you.
Oh my lord. That was fast.
Something has been lost.
Broken your oath, Paladin. At the close of day,
Wow.
I will
Literally
be
the
waiting
first
for
decision
you.
I made.
We have much to discuss.
Oh my god. Alright, Astarion, shoot her down. Really?
Never a dull moment.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people
Did you
possess
play
the cure
one
for this infection.
Pillars
I
of
must
Eternity
find the
1,
creche.
Nacho?
You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
No, just bring her with us. She's obviously a badass warrior. Let's find this
The path
creche.
is full. You'll need to make room.
Yeah, that's meta.
If I must. But do try to keep them safe. They're a little useless without me.
Uh-huh.
Well chosen.
You did actually
You
hit
have made an
most of
ally
your
from
shots
Crest
there.
Clear. Few know such fortune.
Oh, because
Call
Shadowheart
me
doesn't
Laser.
like her. I get
Trust your
consequences.
judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf.
Let's do
I
some.
suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come.
Yeah, let's do
The
some
Horde
race
once
science,
mentioned a camp.
everybody.
One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Zoru isn't the guy we just killed? Who am I romancing this playthrough? The Emperor. Going for the tentacles. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. No, I mean, maybe. I could do the Emperor. I did that in the Brothers playthrough, though, and it was a little, not the most fun thing to watch in the world. Yeah, it was weird. You guys got to watch that, right? Yeah, I don't want a Warhammer. Scimitar. 1d10, 1d8 minus. I hated it too. It's okay. What does that change it to? Lacerate or flourish? Minthara? Ah, see, I haven't been evil enough to even bring her with me. We're gonna long rest. Yeah, I haven't been evil enough to bring her with me, on anything. Is she a good companion? I haven't gotten her or the tiefling barbarian chick.
To be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity.
What?
Be quick about your rest. We must locate a creche.
Is this because I rested as soon as I picked you up? We've been at it out here. Yo, what would a... So, you won a RimWorld run, meaning you got off planet? Ah.
You would doubt.
Yes, I would doubt you. I don't even know you.
To extract a gate tadpole without killing its host. At a creche, a gust still may cleanse us safely.
Okay, the fact that you're lapsing into your own language means I obviously have no fucking clue what you're talking
Should a
about.
single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
Yeah, I might vote pirate too. Give me details. What are the implications of those? Alright, where's the Oathbreaker guy? Because wasn't it him that I have to... He said he would meet me tonight. You in here? At the mirror? Oath broken. Go to camp and contemplate what comes next. That seems an internal struggle. I don't think that's something I can engage with mechanically. Alright, I can talk to Shadowheart. We built a ship, survived the constant raids that happen in the 15 days it takes the ship to power up. Sent 5 vampire colonists off planet. The vampires were a mod, right? That doesn't come with the base game. the fuck just happened? Don't tell. It just crashed? Oh my god. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Started to update. Miss when we were a proper country, the undesirables got shot into space instead of tax-funded prisons. Were the vampires the undesirables in that situation? Yeah, vampires are DLC. So, what is the difference between a medieval themed run and a pirate run gonna look like? Okay, they were the aristocrats. That's proper vampire story. Vampire aristocrats. So yeah, what's the... If you do a pirate thing, is it gonna actually be seafaring, or is that just like pirates on the shore kind of thing? Because seafaring, like in an archipelago for RimWorld, sounds kind of sweet, but I don't know. What isn't medieval like kind of base game? Yo, you're gonna be an Ironborn? That's fucked up. Religion that requires us to raid. We do not sow. Oh, it's obviously you're getting off planet. Medieval, not base game. But yeah, being an Ironborn that's fucked up. Pillaging and raping along the coastline. Yeah, I'm sure medieval was like the first mod like ever made. Ironborn but sci-fi. I'm sure there's a sci-fi equivalent to the Ironborn, but I can't think of anything. Oh, those fucked up things from shit. I can't remember the show. Be taking slaves. Thralls. Call them thralls. Slaves is somehow a more brutal term. Yeah, how did this shit crash? That's so annoying. Fremen raiding the peaceful Harkonnen spice miners. Nah, I'm trying to remember the name of that show. Firefly. There's fucked up space pirates in that they're worried about, like, near the end of the show. I don't remember. I just remember being grossed out by the idea of them, freaked out by the idea of them because of the way they talked about them. They were, like, gonna get raided, and they're sitting on the ship like, alright, everybody. These guys are savages. I didn't read The Expanse, so I don't know. Nacho, did you read The Expanse? That seemed like a huge commitment for a book that seemed like I would only kind of like it. Because that's a long-ass series. Alex, you didn't read The Expanse? Oh, you just watched the show. I thought you'd read it. Did you watch the whole show? Just the first season? First season was cool. So it's like... in just the local area of like Earth and Mars and like the asteroid belt and stuff like that, right? Yeah, I never, every time someone described it, I kind of was 50-50 on it, so I was like, well, no point in committing to an enormous series if it only sounds kind of cool. Check it out just for the themes. Yeah, the two writers that worked on it are they're friends of George Martin's. I heard a really weird little, I guess, rumor factoid that so George Martin plays D&D with those guys, and the original idea for Tyrion came as like a dwarf Chinese guy in a sci-fi campaign they were playing that was like wildly racist. I wish I remembered the name of the character, but that apparently is where Tyrion is from. Alright, this shit is fucking done, so I guess that's the stream for today. I'll probably be on most days from like 3 to 5-ish, but... Hey man, George is a hippie. I don't know if I would have expected pure racism out of him. But, then again... Yeah, I'll, and now the sun's out, so I might go for a walk. My fucking back hurts from soccer. I played full 90 on a full field, and like we got to kind of slow down near the end because we were playing against 30s and 40s, but fucking sore. I gotta get moving again. Alright, later y'all.